Fitting of binomial distribution means we have to verify whether the problem belongs to the binomial distribution or not. Of course, if it is satisfying the conditions of binomial distribution, we have to verify that to what extent it is applicable to binomial distribution, whether the question or the problem is really fitted by the binomial distribution, either it is appropriate for the binomial distribution problem or not. We can verify ourselves to what extent this distribution is the best fit for a particular problem is called fitting of binomial distribution. See, they will be given some information, some values will be given to us, x values and frequency values will be given to us. So out of which, see, we have solved some problems like x values and frequencies will be given. That means what does zero mention over here? Zero means out of four number of trials, let us suppose there are four coins are tossed, four coins are tossed, out of which there are no heads. How many times they got no heads? That is 28. How many number of times they have got only one head? That is 62. Number of two heads 46. Three heads 10 times. Four heads only 4 times out of 150 trials. That means a coin is tossed for 150 times, out of which how many number of times we got zero? That means no head. Next, only one time, 2, 3, 4. So I have given you a problem and I wanted to find out whether this distribution is exactly apt for the binomial distribution or not. So how we can do that? That means I am saying that 0 has appeared for 28 times and 1 is appeared for 62 times. I am just saying it by an observation method. By saying, I am saying that I wanted to find out whether these observations are correct or not. So for that, what do? We will find out. We will find out new frequency values. See, these frequency values are given as 28, 62, 46, 10, and 4. These values are given to us. By basing on these values, I have to find out new frequency values. New frequency values. So that, see here the total of these values is 150. See, 28 plus 62. 90, 90 plus 10, 100, 100 plus 46 is 146 plus 4 is 150. That means total frequency is 150. Now I need to find out new frequency values over here so that if I add those frequencies again, I need to get 150. If I get new frequencies total is also 150, then hence this problem is a best fit of binomial distribution. So how do we find out answer for this problem? So how can I find out this frequency values, these new frequency values? So to find out these new frequencies, we have a generalized expression. See, I have written here the generalized expression to find the expected frequency using binomial distribution, because he himself is saying that fit a binomial distribution for the following data. That means he is asking us to find out whether this problem is best fit for the binomial distribution or not. For that, since he is saying that binomial distribution, I have taken the generalized expression. What is that? Now, capital F. I am going to find out capital F. F of x is nothing but capital N into P of x. Here, what do you mean by N? Total frequency, that is 150, already given in the problem. Next, P of x is nothing but the distribution function of binomial. Let us suppose if they are asking like fit a Poisson distribution, simply we'll have a formula of Poisson distribution here instead of binomial distribution. So now, what are they asking us to do now? Why do we have this formula? What it is meant for? See, using the old frequencies and this total frequency itself, we are going to find out new frequencies. Just we are trying to verify whether these are correct or not. So to find out that one, we are taking this 150 as the standard value. 150 as standard value. To get this 150 total, we are going to identify new frequency values. So using this 150 as common here, I am going to substitute n value as 150. Since they has given us it has a binomial distribution, let use binomial distribution formula over here. Let me substitute this. Now here total frequency is how much here? It is 150. Next, what is the other values I need to find out in this formula here? That is small n. Small n is equal to, see in this formula, what is that simply? In this formula, I need to substitute all the values so that if I substitute x is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, I will get new expected frequencies over here. For that, what do I do here is, first of all, I'll generally substitute all these values in the formula. Now, what do you mean by n? N is nothing but number of observations. How many number of observations are given? Adding all these numbers. Yes or no? How many number of observations are given? That is called a small n. In this problem, the number of frequencies or the number of values are 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 constitutes to 5. But in binomial distribution, we always take small n is equal to the highest value. Why? Because in the previous problem when we have solved, when there are 10 coins are tossed simultaneously, maximum number of success will be also 10 only. We cannot get 11. See, there also we have 0, starting from 0. I never said that 11 successes are there. That means x cannot be equal to 11. It is always equal to the highest value in binomial distribution. So n is equal to 4. So let us substitute these values in the formula. These values in this formula. So by substituting, what do we get? Instead of n, we get 150 into ncx. N is nothing but 4. So here also q power 4 minus x is our answer. So then if n is equal to 4, so x is also ranging from 0 to 4, right? So n value becomes how much here? 2, 3, 4. Now, what is this expression called as? Capital F of x is equal to 150 into 4x into q power x into q power n minus x. Now, in this, let us suppose if I know the value of p and q, if I anyways I know the values of x are what? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll substitute them later. But I wanted to know the values of p and q for further calculation. So how can I do that? In what way I can get the value of p? In binomial distribution, I know that mean is equal to np. Mean is equal to n into p in binomial distribution. Okay. Now, if I know the value of mean, from there can I find out the value of p? Why? Because I know the value of n here. N is how much? 4p. That is equal to 4p. That implies then p is equal to mean divided by 4. I'll get the answer of p. Once I know the value of p, immediately I can get the value of q also. I can substitute in my formula. So to find out p value, first what is the value I need to know? I need to know mean. Where can I get this mean? See, I was given some distribution. See, by seeing this, we can understand it is of ungrouped data. Ungrouped data is given to us. From there, we can find out mean. Okay, let us see how we can find mean here. What is the formula of mean of ungrouped distribution here? Ungrouped data, it is summation f into x divided by capital N. So that means I need to find out f into x. To find out that, what is the thing that I need to use? I'll take some table. Now, again, x, f, next one is f into x. So I am trying to take these values now. Just a minute. Or just instead of typing all these things, you just copy this table here. See now, I'll make this column as f into x. So simply find out mean for this distribution here. 0 into 28 is 0. 62 into 1 is 62. Next 46 into 2 is 92. Next 10 into 3 is 30. Next 4 into 4 is 16. So I got f into x values also. Now by using these values, if I add this total column, that is called as, by adding that column, what do we get, man? We get summation f into x. Okay. Summation f into x is 200. Now, numerator divided by denominator, we get mean answer. Now mean is equal summation f into x, that is 200 divided by 150. So here 54 53s. So the smallest fraction is how much? 4 by 3. But we know that mean is equal to what? N into P. That means NP is equal to how much here? 4 divided by 3. Now that implies 4P is equal to 4 divided by 3. Now on both sides, left hand side and right hand side, these 4 and 4 gets cancelled. So immediately what happens, man? P is equal to 1 by 3 is our answer. So I got the value of P. That implies immediately, what is the value of Q? Q is equal to 1 minus 1 by 3. That is equal to, we get the answer as 2 by 3. Just what did I do till now here? To find out expected frequency, there is some formula. To find out that expected frequency, I have substituted by the values which I know. That is, n is 150, small n value is 4. I need to know the values of other two, that is P and Q. So to find out P, I have used this table to find out mean. So after finding out that, now I can substitute this P value and Q value in this particular expression. So let me do that. Now f of x is equal to 150 into 4cx into, what is P value now? P value is 1 by 3 to the power of x. And what is Q value? It is 2 by 3. 2 by 3 to the power of 4 minus x, where x is ranging from 0 to 4. Now what do we need to find out finally? We need to find out when x is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Simply when x is equal to 0, what is small f value? 28. Now now x is equal to 0, I need to find out capital F value. So now see here, simply by substituting them, let x is equal to 0. Let x is equal to 0. Then what happens? F of 0 is equal, simply substituting x value as 0 in this particular expression. So that is 150 into 4 is 0 into 1 by 3 to the power of 0 into 2 by 3 to the power of 4 minus 0. 4 minus 0. Then that implies what? 150 into 4c0 means how much? 4c0 is 1 into 1 by 3 to the power of 0. Something power 0 is nothing but 1 into 2 by 3 to the power of 4. 2 power 4 means how much? 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16. So 16 divided by 3 power 4. 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27, 27 3s 81. So what is the answer here? 150 into 16 divided by 81. So this value constitute to 29.63. So f of new x is equal to 0. New f of 0, the value is 29.63. Okay. Next, the same expression. Let me copy this so that it will be very easy for us to do the calculation first. Now I am taking x is equal to 1. So simply replacing wherever we have 0, we are going to replace the value as 1. So here 1 by 3 to the power of 1, 2 by 3 to the power of 4 minus 1. Then what happens? 150 remains as usual. 4c1 is nothing but it is 4. 1 by 3 to the power of 1 means it is 1 by 3. Next, 2 by 3 to the power of 4 minus 1 means 3. So 2 cube means how much? It is 8, and 3 cube is nothing but 27. So now what is the expression we have got? 150 into 4 into 8 divided by again 81, because 27 into 3 is 81. Denominator is common. So here I got the answer as 59.26. F of 1 is equal to 59.26. Similarly, now again let us substitute x is equal to 2. Then wherever we have 0, we'll get 2. This is 4 square. So now 150 remains same. Now next, 4c2 is nothing but while you do the combinations formula, will get 6. Now 1 by 3 to the power of 2 is nothing but 1 divided by 9. And 2 power 4 minus 2 means, that means 2 by 3 to the power of 4 minus 2 means square. So 2 square is how much? It is 4 divided by 3 square is 3 3s are 9. Again the denominator 9 9s are 81 itself. On the numerator we have got 150 into 6 into 4. Then the answer is equal to 44.44. 44.44. We have only two values to be substituted more. That is, next, x is equal to 3. That means simply substitute 3 in place of these zeros. Then what do we get? 150 remains same. 4c3 is nothing but again 4. 1 by 3 to the power of 3 is nothing but 1 divided by 27. 3 cube is 27. Then next we have 2 power 4 minus 3 means that is 1. So 2 power 1 is nothing but 2 divided by 3 power 1 is also nothing but 3. Then this calculation value constitute 2. It is only 14.82. And the last value what we have to substitute is x is equal to 4. Why only maximum 4? Because in the column of x we have maximum value is only 4. Let us suppose if it is ranging up to 10, we have to substitute up to 10 values. Okay, 4, and finally this is 4 minus 4. So 150 into 4c4 is again 1. 1 by 3 to the power of 4 is nothing but 1 by 81, and 2 by 3 to the power of 4 minus 4 means 0. Something power 0 is nothing but 1. So finally this leads to the answer of 1.85. Answer is 1.85. So I have got all my new values now. Now let us find out whether these answers are, that means whether this distribution is perfect or not. How do we do that? Now simply by substituting all the new values in this table. What is the first answer we got? 29.62, sorry, 63. Next we have got 59.26, and the third value is is, instead of 46, we have got 44.44, and next value is 14.82, and the last answer is sorry for the disturbance here, and the last one value is 1.85. Last value is 1.85. By adding all these values, we get 49.997. That means approximately this value is equal to 150. See, in the previous, that means when the problem was given, we came to know that the n value is 150. Our expectation is what? Again, we need to get the 150 itself. So now the answer what we got is exactly equal to what we are expecting. So then what is the conclusion of this problem? Hence, therefore, binomial distribution has been fitted. Hence, the binomial distribution has been fitted. Simple definition, simple statement will be finishing off with that. See, simply we have done only one page of calculation, but what for it? Just to find out this column. This F formula is this one, n into P of x. So what is n into P of x? That is binomial distribution formula. So to find out our answer, we have to find the new values. So to find the new values, I have identified capital N is 150 and small n is 4. Next, to find out P and Q values that which are not directly given in the formula, so I brought them from the given problem itself. From the given problem, I brought mean. From there I got to know P immediately. That implies to Q value also. After that, I have simply substituted in this formula. Now all my formula is ready. All the formula is generalized formula is ready. Here simply I need to substitute 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Why? Because in the given question it was given from 0 to 4 only. They are asking what are the new values of these old frequencies. Are is this 28 is perfect, or is there any change in that particular value? So by doing calculation, we came to know that instead of 28, 29.63 is the actual value. 62 can be made up to 59.26. 44 is 44.44. However, though the values keep changes, and finally we have got the total as 150. 150 equal to the 150. Then we are done with the problem.